I literally I'm just sitting right here in the car. And I've always, like, I couldn't really ever understand or whatever. And even when I used to go in the doctor's offices and all of that, y'all, I haven't even spoke to you guys. I'm sorry for, you know, not speaking, but welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, guys. But anyway, I'm sitting here and y'all know the men and like these people, they live in different little cities and they live outside of the main jurisdiction. Like they live, a lot of times they live, well, it's some that live off in the interstate, but they live in little compound cities outside of the main jurisdictions. Um, and they are the men that be having like multiple wives, and they have these multiple wives. Not only that, but they have a whole bunch of children, and these multiple wives, women or whatever, like the whole little get up to do with them people in a total, in a whole. God was sitting up there telling me, because when I used to go to the doctor or whatever, um, a lot of those women used to be in there pregnant, and it would be two or three of them or whatever, and sometimes like more than that, pregnant by this one man, and they have a whole bunch of kids by this one man that got all of them impregnated. And these people be having, some of them have their own businesses, but they work and all this and that. It brings you back to the remembrance of the setup that they operate from. It seemed like the setup from the little house on the Prairie. It's like that's how they dress and all of that, but they be having those bonnets over their heads, but like the scarf things and the long dresses. They wear dresses most of the time. Like, that shit is sickening. God forgive me for my French. It's sickening. God went to telling me that it's not of him. You know, no sin is greater or less than of what we do, but that crap that they're doing is just, and those men have sexual addictions. And my thing is, I would even worry, because you see the other younger females, and a lot of them be having, it be a lot of little girls that they're impregnating them with. And the next thing you know, these little girls, they're not very old, and you start seeing their belly rise and all of that. I would even be worried if the fathers, you know what I'm saying, not knocking those girls down. Like, it's sickening. It's sickening. They have a sexual situation going on with them that anytime you overly obsessively have to do a certain thing too much, and it's too much of it, it's unhealthy, and that's not in the right form or normal. It's not. It's sickening, and you can tell that they don't use protection whatsoever. Like, we know this right there in a hole. And I was wondering, like, do they ever catch any infections or anything like that, because those guys are all, and I used to see those women up in the doctor's office a lot. And it'd be like one man and he have all those women pregnant that he have in his little setting, his little cube, his little cult, or whatever it is. It's not proper. It's not proper for them to be doing that. It's not legitimate for them to be doing that. It's not, yeah, of course, we sit here all day long and, no, baby, sit back. Sit back, big boy. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Getting my money.
Getting your money?
Yeah.
Okay, but I've been wanting to talk to you guys about that for the longest. And I'm also going to ask God some more questions about it and see what be going on within those diaphragms of those connections, those karmic cults. Because that's what I'm going to call it, a karmic cult.
Is your money?
How the hell can you have that many wives and impregnate that many wives? And they be having about 8 or 10 children that this one man impregnated. That is not normal. That's not normal. That's not of God. Anything that we cannot detain and we have to do obsessively is not healthy. I'm stressing that to you guys. It's not good. It's not normal. That is sickening. They shouldn't be doing it. God did not tell them to get in this code and it's a car coming. Get all polygamy with all of these women and hacking and making all these babies, and then the young women start forming up, and like which one of the men is taking on the role and getting all of them, the younger ones, pregnant, because they be coming up pregnant like immediately, I guess as soon as they turn 16 or 15, or just as soon as they can have their menstruation. You're seeing the younger ones that's in the clique of that cult, this polygamous cult that they got going on. And these people, they live, some of them, like I'm stating, these are business owners or whatever. It doesn't stop them from making their money or whatever, because I don't know what type of jobs they have, but they do be having jobs. But I don't very much see a lot of the women working. And they live outside of the jurisdiction of the main cities, on FML roads and all of that. I don't know. I would love to go and visit their address one day and just see their houses and how they live and so forth, because this stuff is serious. You're just having sex in a circle with a bunch of women and making them, impregnating them with a lot of kids, and I'm recording. I believe it's inappropriate. It's sickening within itself. I'm astonished to, I want to know. I know that they got to be packing different infections, because no one's using any protection. Different infections, no protection. I'm just saying, y'all, there's a reading on that, but I'm going to come back with some more, because this stuff is deep here that I'll be coming with. Y'all stay tapped in, get wrapped in, and stay welcome into my channel. If you don't mind, if you would like and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. God bless. Bye.